We learn Mishna Yomis. The reason why I'm recording the Mishna Yomis is because I hope tonight, I didn't finish preparing, but I hope tonight, after the daf, to do a chok this evening. It'll be the Yom Shishi of Truma, so I hope that after the daf, which is a very fascinating daf in Achoivel, we're going to do the chok for Yom Shishi of Parshas Truma, with a parak in Masechtas Para. When do you get a chance to learn Masechtas Para? But for now, we are dedicated by the Fisher family, Lin Nishmas Bas Rabbi Shalom ben Avram Alevi, Pel Bas Ruvain, also Lin Nishmas Chaim ben Avram ben Yom Beinish, for Schus of Avram ben Yom Beinish ben Malk Yudas and family, Refu Shalem for Moshe ben Chayesar, by Yol Klugman and family, and for Meir ben Chayesar, they should have a Refu Shalema, the Seich Sharchel Yisrael. So we are in the 7th parak. And we learn over here that if he's mekadesh a woman on the condition that she doesn't have any vows that would interfere in their life, and then and he finds that she has pre-existing vows which would interfere, like she won't wear cosmetics or she won't wear colored clothing, so then it's a mekach tois. So she doesn't even need a get. Ain't a Mekadeshes. They're not married. Konsa stam. If he marries her without any such precondition, v'nimtzu aleh nedarim, and he finds that she has pre-existing vows, so there we can't nullify the marriage, but he could give her a get without a ksuva. Teitzei shaloi b'ksuva. Almanah shein b'mumen. He says, I marry you on the condition that you have no blemishes. And then, v'nimtzu movement, he finds some repulsive blemish. We'll see, like any blemish that would disqualify a kayin. Ein a mekudeshes. That's a mekach tois. Konsa stam. If he marries her without any precondition, v'nimtzu movement, and he finds that she has a blemish, so then he needs a get. But teitzei shaloi b'ksuva, she loses the ksuva. Now, what kind of blemish? Kol ha-mumen ma-poisim b'kahanim. All mumen that disqualify a kayin from doing the avodah paisim banashim would be a disqualification for women. Now, Mishna Ches tells us, Haya b'mumin v'oda b'beis aviyah. If she had a blemish that was while she was in her father's home. Now, the father wants to claim that it happened after they got engaged. And if it happened after they got engaged, so he says, listen, mazel garam. It's your mazel that was garam. And not only is it not a mekach tois, but you can't even give her a get without a ksuva, because it happened after you married her. So there, the father has to bring a proof that it happened only after the erisa. And then the husband would have then the wife would have a claim that your field got flooded and maslach garam. However, if nichnas al rishus habal, if when they got married, the husband says, "Oh, you see, she has a pre-existing blemish." The husband would have to bring proof that she had these blemishes way before, and if he can't bring such proof, then he can't claim it's a mekach tois. He can't even claim she loses the ksuva. Divrei Meir. The Chacham say, listen, let's study this. This is only with mumen under her clothing. But if it's exposed mumen, he can't make any claim. He says, listen, you saw it and you accept it. And even if it's something under her clothing, he can only make a claim if there's no bathhouse in the city. Because if there was a bathhouse in the city, then the way it works is you send your relatives to check her out and see what's going on. He can't make a claim even about private movement. because the derech is he checked her out with the female relatives, and therefore he can't say that he didn't know about it. Not only can't he claim a mekech tayis, he can't even send her with a get without the ksuva, because we say savra v'kibla. You knew about it and you accepted it. Again, we remind you that we have a marav again at 7:45. We also remind you that tonight the daf is at 8 and the chok to follow. Thank you very much for joining us. Reb Chananya ben Akasha Amar Ratza Kadosh Baruch Hu L'Zaka Yisrael Yisrael L'Fika Chir B'Lem Torah Mitzvahs Shenem Adonai Chafetz Man Tzidka Yagdil Torah V'Yadir. I'll give it to you in a second. Sorry, you see, I was making so many announcements. There's one more announcement, very important. After Mariv, I'm doing the segment called for the Shabbos table. It's a half an hour share, different than the Chumash share, half an hour share, which I'm doing on Zoom and recording it. And if anybody is not going to be here for Shabbos, you might want to stay for that segment, because it's Tyrus that I say on Shabbos. So if you're here for Shabbos, you'll hear it on Shabbos. But if not, you're welcome to stay when I record it after Mariv.